when should you be choosing the safe harbor method, and when should you go over the expert determination? Is there a difference there?
There is. I mean, obviously, expert determination requires a lot more analysis. And, when the data set changes, like if you start to capture extra information or you want to send something different, you have to go back and re-examine that.
Okay.
So it is a little bit more work to maintain there, which isn't to say that safe harbor is no work. There's still work involved there, but it's a little bit, I guess I would call it a little bit faster and easier to implement.
Okay.
Right? Because there are tools you can get off the shelf that help you do this sort of thing, and you just go in and you change all the data. Right? And you're changing all the locations where the names are and the addresses are, and you lose 18, then you're considered safe. So
Got it.
You can go and do that. It's a straightforward approach. If you've got a lot of databases, you're a big organization, you've got 100 databases. Do you want to have 10 experts sitting around for 2 weeks to certify a data set?
Right.
Right? They kind of make that judgment call. If you need to share data out, then that kind of leans more towards expert determination method, because you're sharing it and you want to get it back and maybe get some results and look at the analysis. That's a little different.
You're right.
But if you're just talking about pure like development testing and you're not as worried about the data utility, then safe harbors.
Okay.
Faster, easier, faster implementation.
Okay.
I'd say easier because it's always difficult.
Gotcha. It's kind of the quick button for obfuscation there.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. That makes sense. So what do you think are the advantages to expert determination as opposed to safe harbor, outside of, the simplified use that comes out of safe harbor?
The advantages of expert determination, I would say, because you're not changing data, you don't lose any of the richness or the utility of it, right? And what I mean by that is, if you're going to go in and you're going to change addresses and you have to change zip code a specific way, then you're going to have probably a little bit of what I would call blurring in of the kind of clear geographic zones in which you're doing, in which the data sits. And so for customers that are doing something regionally, or, if they have some specific kind of logic around the zip code. And, example was we had a healthcare client that wanted to make sure that the mass data all needed to be clinics within a 1.5 mile radius of the patient's original address.